Let's complete language arts pages 221 through 224 and 233. Okay, this is a new packet. It's for our third week of this theme. So let's go ahead and get started. Page 221 is called Rhyming Words, and we're looking at our phonic sounds of the oi, like the O-I, O-Y that we see in our spelling words for this week. And also the aw, but aw sometimes spelled A-W or A-U. Okay, here are the rhyming words. It says write a rhyming word for each word. Here they've given us a list of words, and it's up to us to create a rhyming word. Now there are a lot of different options, so the one that I write could be different than the one that you think of, and that's totally fine. So go ahead and write what you would like to if you think of a different rhyming word. Okay, for example, if I have the number 1, it says the word joy. Let's think of a rhyming word for joy. There are a couple you could think of. Joy rhymes with boy or toy. So if you want to choose either one of those, I'm only going to write one of them right here. But of course, you can choose another word if you think of one. Joy, boy. They have the same ending sounds. Okay, let's take a look at number 2 over here says vault. Vault. A vault is a place where you would put something that is important and you can lock it and keep it safe inside of a vault. It's similar to like a safe that would be at a bank. Okay, let's think about a rhyming word for vault. If we can change that beginning sound only, you can actually think of 2. I can think of 2 right now. One of them would be if you think about someone's fault, meaning it was their error, their mistake, and someone says, oh, it's my fault. Fault and vault are rhyming words. Another one that rhymes, although the spelling is just a little bit different, is actually salt. Salt is a rhyming word, and you can use it if you would like to, but salt doesn't have the A-U. It's just an A if you want to put salt. I'm going to go ahead and write fault because it has the same spelling as vault. Vault and fault. Okay, 3 is jaw. Jaw. Rhyming word for jaw. Think about a bear and its paw. A paw. Remember, if you think of another one, you can write that too. That's totally fine. Number 4, dawn. Dawn. Dawn is the start of a day when there's sunrise. What's a rhyming word for dawn? Think about a yard where there's grass. Do you know another name for grass? Lawn. The lawn, right? Like a lawn mower. So you probably know this word lawn. So dawn, lawn. Number 5, oil. There are quite a few words that are rhyming with oil that are part of our spelling list this week. One of them is the dirt where you can plant a seed. What's another name for that kind of dirt? Soil. Oil. Soil. And number 6, paw. Oh, that's one that we already used up here. That's okay. Another rhyming word for it. I can think of 2. When you use your eyes to see something, but maybe it was yesterday, then yesterday you saw it. Okay, so saw could be an option. Another one would be all the rules for our country. A rule for our country is called the law. Okay, so you can use saw or law. Either one of those are fine. Of course, there are more options, so you can think of your own too. When this page is finished, let's go ahead and turn to the next one. We're on 222. A new home for duck. Circle and write the word that completes each sentence. Let's take a look at our illustration first as we begin here, using that as some clues so we know what we're going to be reading about. Seems like all of these creatures are moving items. They have boxes, different types of furniture, and it does say a new home for ducks. So it must be duck moving to a new place. Let's go ahead and read together. Number 1, fox, duck, packing up. Fox, soil, sauce, saw, duck, packing up. Which one makes the most sense? Fox, saw. Let's circle and write. Fox saw duck packing up. 2, she, duck to help. She joined, jaw, boiled. She joined, jaw, boiled duck to help. She joined duck to help. 3, the friends, the big things in a van. GH is silent. Taught, hauled, clawed. The friends taught, hauled, clawed the big things in a van. Now, if you've had to move before, you know you need to load all of your furniture items, all of your belongings into a van to move them. And that has a special word for when you are moving these items, usually pretty heavy items. That word is actually, maybe you've seen those trucks too. There are some moving trucks, and there's a company that's called U-Haul, which means you move. You get to rent the trucks so that you can move those items yourself. So the word that we're looking for is hauled. The friends hauled the big things in a van. 4, thanks, said duck with jaw, joy, join. Imagine if you were duck and all your friends just helped you to move, which is a tricky job, and she says thanks with joy. When you're ready, let's turn on to the next page. This is 223. Words with full, ly, or the Y, sometimes making the E sound at the end of a word. All of these endings for a word, it says add full, ly, or E to complete each word. We have the beginning of a word, but we need to add one of those endings. So here's an example. Help, help. Which one sounds best? Helpful, helply, help-y. The best option is full, helpful. We're going to make a new word here by adding this ending, full, to make a new word, helpful. 2, use, useful, usely, usey. Useful. Useful. Something is useful means it's helpful. Something that you can use, it's useful. 3, quick, quick. Quickful, quickly, quick-y. Quickly, quickly. Number 4, loud, loud. Loudful, loudly, loudy. Loudly, loudly. 5, squeak, squeak. Squeakful, squeakly, squeaky. Squeaky. And number 6, luck, luck. Luckful, luckily, lucky. Lucky. Write a word that ends with full or E to complete the sentence. Using one of our options from up here, only the options either that end with full or the Y making the long E sound. I am to have you for a friend. Okay, we only have 4 options. Here they are. I am helpful to have you for a friend. I am useful to have you for a friend. I am squeaky to have you for a friend. I am lucky to have you for a friend. Which one sounds best? Lucky. I am lucky to have you as a student. Okay, when you're ready, let's turn the page. This is 224 with our words to know. Circle the sentence that tells about each picture. Okay, here we have a picture, 2 options. Only one of those sentences matches that illustration. Let's try it out. Go ahead and read with me because you've been practicing these words to know. You really know them now. We all went together. I only had 2 cookies. Which one matches best? We all went together. Number 2. Go ahead and read with me. The garden is full of flowers. We had enough time to swim. The second one, we had enough time to swim. Number 3, we played at the edge of the water. The baby can't swim yet. The baby can't swim yet. Right, so the baby's set up in this little, kind of like a little set up crib area so that the baby stays safe and doesn't go crawling off. And number 4, we watched the fishing boats come in. That is a sharp edge. We watched the fishing boats come in. Right, fishermen usually go fishing very early in the morning and they return in the middle of the day. So it could be that that's the time of day that they're at the ocean. Okay, we have one more page. You're doing great. Okay, one more page. You're going to turn quite a few pages and you'll be at 233. 233. Here we're going to make a comparison, seeing how some things are the same or different. And it says, compare them. Look at the pictures and answer the questions. So we have a butterfly and a bird. Here's our first question. How are they alike? Meaning the same. And 2 says, how are they different? Now, of course, there are a lot of things you could mention here. So I'll write an option here on the page that you can copy. But if you want to think of something for yourself, that's great too, and I encourage you to write your own sentence. Okay, one example for how they are alike or the same. Well, I can think of 2 things. One thing is that they both have wings. Another thing is, since they both have wings, they can both fly. So those are 2 options. You can pick one of those or find another thing that makes them the same and write it for yourself. I chose to write, they both have wings. Remember, your sentence needs to start with a capital and ends with an ending mark. So I put a period here for the ending as my punctuation. Okay, number 2 says, how are they different? Well, take a look here because they are not the same creature, but think carefully. What are the differences that makes a butterfly different from a bird? Again, there are a lot of different options. Maybe you're going to say something about how a bird has feathers, but a butterfly does not have feathers. Also, a bird has a beak, but a butterfly does not have a beak. Its mouth is different. Also, one thing I thought of is that a bird, as you can see, it might be doing right here, a bird can make a sound. It makes a chirping sound or a singing sound. But butterflies, at least to my knowledge, I don't know that butterflies really make much of a sound. So there are a couple different things that make them different. If you thought of something else, that's great. You can write that down. I'm going to choose a sentence here and just write it here. Okay, so one key difference I put here is that birds have feathers. Remember to put a capital and some kind of ending mark. Good work today on all these pages.